Are you the person that believes for something to be done correctly, you're going to need to handle it? If you really want it done right, it's going to have to be you. Yeah, I've been that person too. And I can still be that person sometimes if I'm not careful. If I really don't watch my filters to see, hey, like, am I the only person that can do this? So today I'm coming to you with a life hack because I think it's important for those of us that want things done well and we want them done like proper, like we want them done correctly, the way that we think is correct, right? I think it's also valuable to understand that there needs to be a way for us to pass this stuff on. Now, I'll tell you, I haven't tried this yet with the dishwasher. That was for the moms in the room, right? Like we all know there's a special way to load the dishwasher. Although I got to be real, I got over that years ago. I don't know how much money it cost me to run that dishwasher, but I'm good with it. Just put it in there, turn it on if it looks full, get it unloaded, and let's keep going, right? I don't have time for it. So, however, in case that's not your situation, I want to share with you a quick life hack. You are going to, the next time you are doing the activity that you're like, why am I doing this? You're going to schedule a Google Meets with yourself. Yeah, just you. Just for you. It'll go right on your calendar. So you're going to schedule a Google Meets and you're going to add that Google Meets link to it. And you're going to start your Google Meets meeting. Now, 10 minutes in, it's going to be like, hey, do you want to keep doing this? Because nobody's here. And you're going to be like, yeah, I do. I'm going to keep doing this. When you do that, you're going to turn on record, transcribe, and Gemini summary. Once you've turned those three things on, you can find all of them right there in the top right-hand corner. Record, transcribe, and Gemini summary or Google summary. It is going to be doing that for you. You're going to share the screen that you're working on, and you're going to auditorily talk through, right? You're going to talk through all the things that you're doing, right? First, I go here, then I click on this. I have to log in. I use 1Password to get into the login for that. Once I'm on that page, I'm going up here and I'm clicking file and I'm searching, and you're literally talking through the very things that you're doing, and you're recording yourself the whole time. At the end of that recording, when it's all done, it doesn't matter if it's messy, you've shared your screen, it doesn't matter. Gemini will pull through all of that. All of that information will end up in that calendar invite right there where you just worked. It will all be in there within about an hour. It'll all be in there. You're going to then download that information, which, by the way, is already stored in your Google Drive for you, right there in your My Drive under Meet Recordings. Life hack there too. You're going to take those Meet recordings and you're going to throw them into Gemini. And Gemini will then follow your direction to create a standard operating procedure. Standard operating procedures, or SOPs, are one of the ways that we can delegate well and hand things off well to other people within our organization. And I'm just going to give you one extra little plus here. When I do that, I tell Gemini that I want her, because I've decided she's a female, to please create my SOP like I was handing it to a 12-year-old. And I feel like that's pretty effective because 12-year-olds can read, they understand details, right? And so, but I want it to be that basic. And so that's how I give Gemini those instructions. Gemini will then put that SOP together for you. And at that point, you can go back and edit it, but at least you've got a framework for what you were intending to do. And then you can hand that off to someone else and cross-train them on that. One other quick life hack. This is very, very helpful in meetings as well. When you're having meetings with people, they really appreciate when you have recorded, transcribed, and Gemini summaried the meeting so that they can have that as well as something to look back on. I use that with all of my clients and I find it to be really helpful. If you enjoyed this life hack or you're thinking, dude, I need some other ones, that's not the one I needed, I want to let you know that we have an on-the-go organization and life hacks class. I don't necessarily talk about doing this with SOPs in that class, but we're going to talk about other on-the-go organization and life hacks. You can find that on our workshops and events tab to find one that's near you, or maybe even bring me in to host one for your team or your organization. And then the other thing is, if you're like, hey, Dawn, that sounds great, I'm not going to do that, you can also hire Cornerstone Coaching and Consulting to handle your SOPs for you. And we would love to walk through that, or maybe create 3 to 5 of them for you and then give you a framework so that you can do it going forward, or maybe someone on your team. So I hope you found that helpful. I love doing life with you, and I'd love to hear how your SOP creation goes.